Guys, what's up? It's just Marc, and in this 3-part video series, we're gonna talk to you about business. We're gonna talk to you about how to actually start making money, how to actually grow your income, and how to actually grow your career, your finances, and just become a lot more successful in terms of wealth generation and building finances for the long term. So we're gonna actually break this 3-part video series down into 3 videos where firstly, we're gonna be talking about mindset. That's the first thing that's going to be talked about in the first video. Then we're gonna be talking about investing in yourself, investing in your learning, investing time, investing money. That's gonna be the second video. And the third video is gonna be about creating value, understanding how to create value in the marketplace, give value to the world, and become successful in doing so. So I want you to sit back, get ready. It's gonna be an awesome 3-part video series where we teach you about how to make money, how to grow wealth, and just how to become a lot more successful in general.
We interrupt this program for an important news announcement.
Bro, I want you to understand something, okay? This is a 3-part video series where you can actually learn how to make money, learn how to improve your skills, learn how to improve your income and your financial situation like I have. Honestly, 5 years ago, I was broke as fuck, I was a scrub, and now I do really fucking well for myself, okay? And I've done really well in my life, in my career, made hundreds of thousands of fucking dollars, pretty much working, a couple days a week, each week, and for the most part, just traveling, having fun, partying, meeting beautiful women. But I've done that by learning how to create fuck tons of value for others. So make sure to watch part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this video series, and let's just jump straight into it. All right, guys, so I'm gonna tell you a story. And this is the story of how I went from being broke as fuck to actually becoming successful with business, with finances, with making money. 5 years ago, just 5 years ago, I got arrested. I was held and detained in a grocery store, loss prevention center, for stealing a salad because my mindset was flawed. My mindset wasn't the right mindset. And therefore, I was not successful in most of the endeavors I would partake in. I had an ugly girlfriend, wasn't happy with her. I remember one day we were fighting and she was hungry and I didn't really have a whole lot of money. And even the money I did have, I would put into savings because I was in college, it was expensive, and I just had a scarcity mindset with finances and with life in general. And it just wasn't an ideal situation. So I went to this grocery store to get food, and instead of paying for it, I stole a salad that cost $6, and I got arrested for it. Now, I didn't get charged. Police came, told me that I was a fucking idiot, which I was, and they pretty much said, look, you have money, you have a bank account, you're not homeless, why the fuck are you stealing a $6 salad? And I was like, honestly, I don't know what to tell you. You're fucking right, I'm just an idiot, right? And it really put things into perspective for me, where my girlfriend at the time was actually encouraging me to shoplift, which is fucking horrible. It's a horrible thing you should do. It's a horrible thing you should never do. Not that you should do it. It's a horrible thing to do. It's something you should never do, right? Because when you try to cut corners, when you try to, nitpick little things, it actually stops you from maturing into a fully functioning adult. When you try to get easy money, when you try to get the easy way out, it stops you from actually being successful long term. And it was just so ridiculous because that's when I had first started my business. I was doing okay. I would probably make $1,000 a month on a good month. So for the most part, I wasn't making too much money. I was living with my parents. I would sneak on public transit so I didn't have to pay $3 for public transit. It was like me living as a cheap fuck. And now when I think back to 5 years later, I'm a different person with completely different ideals, values, and mindsets, right? And how did I go from being this broke dude with no money, who's shoplifting, stealing food, just being an idiot and not making much money, to being a 6-figure entrepreneur, having multiple businesses, traveling the world full time, and having an amazing fucking lifestyle, meeting beautiful women, having fun, just having a great time all the time? How did I transition to that? A lot of people will message me on social media, on my Instagram, on my YouTube comments and say, this guy gets hot girls because he has money. This guy's able to travel the world because he has money. Well, again, it all comes down to changing these mindsets, because even when I didn't have money, I still met a lot of beautiful, amazing women. Even when I'm on dates now, I don't even spend money on girls. I don't take girls out to fancy dinners, unless it's like a girlfriend or something. I typically don't spend a lot of money on my dating life, right? And funny enough, even traveling, like there's so many different ways to travel that don't cost money. You could stay in hostels for like $15 a night. You can get free accommodation by doing free work and stuff like that. I've met so many people on my travels, on my journeys around the world, where, I'll meet some random dude in the middle of some random like beach town in like Asia or Australia or whatever, and they have no money, they're broke, but they get free accommodation by like working at the accommodation. And so by, producing labor, they get free accommodation. So you create these win-wins, right? And we're gonna talk more about creating value in the second and third video, but in this first video, it really comes down to changing your mindset, because really what you set your mindset to is essentially what you're gonna get. In life, you get what you're entitled to. So if you think you deserve, making minimum wage, right? Well, you're not gonna ever achieve anything further than like working at McDonald's or Starbucks or, some minimum wage retail position, right? But if you truly believe you deserve the world because you're a high value person, you have a lot of value to give the world, and you understand that in order to get something, you need to give it, well, that's awesome. What is gonna happen is you're gonna start trying to create value for others. So the first thing you need to do in order to start making money is change your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. A lot of people struggle with this in all of their life. Like a lot of people in their dating life, they'll have a scarcity mindset. I used to have that too, right? Whereas now I've really got a hardcore abundance mindset where almost like any woman I meet, I just disqualify them. Like, you're not good enough to be my girlfriend. We can be friends. We could, fool around and stuff, but I don't think you're good enough to be my partner long term. It's almost the same thing with my income and money. I never think what I'm doing is good enough. There's never enough. There's never enough. You always need to be striving to higher achievements, higher goals in your personal life, in your finances, in your dating, and whatever it is. So you want to fall into a mindset of abundance, just knowing that you can always get more, even with money, right? I used to be such a cheap fuck. I used to not spend money. I wouldn't spend any money on myself. I would literally starve myself, so I save money, and that's what stunted my growth. I literally stunted my growth because, sure, part of it was genetics, but a lot of it was because I wouldn't eat nutritionally growing up in my teenage years while going through puberty, because I would try to save money, and it stunted my growth, right? And because of that, great, I learned how to save money, but when I switched my mindset from scarcity to abundance, so instead of trying to save money, instead try to make more money, try to offer more value to others and make more money, I was incredibly successful. Now, there's some amazing resources out there that can actually help you switch this mindset into one of abundance. So when it comes to having an abundance mindset, what you need to do is you need to do a few main things. Firstly, is you need to create a vision board. Okay, having a vision board is super fucking key. I actually have one on my phone, right? So on my phone, I made this about a year ago. It said things I will achieve by the end of 2020. Now, I didn't achieve these things. It said 1 million YouTube subscribers, make $100,000 a month, have a $1 million net worth, and own 3 condos. I wasn't able to do that, right? But I did do really fucking well. I still had my best year in business. I'm in the middle of purchasing a $500,000 real estate property. Just like there's so much fucking going on in my life, in my finances, in my investments that's been so fucking amazing. And it's crazy because like when you create a vision board, what happens is because you see it every single day, your subconscious brain that's in control of your decisions, your subconscious is in control, your conscious brain is not in control, your subconscious is in control. So when you program your subconscious, what happens is you now believe you can do it. Because here's the thing, if you didn't believe you could do something, you wouldn't even fucking try. If you didn't believe you could be successful, you wouldn't try. If you saw a cute girl walking down the street and you want to talk to her and you didn't believe you could get her number, you wouldn't even try, right? And so you're gonna fail anyway because you didn't even fucking try. Well, now when you rewire your subconscious brain to believe you can achieve success, achieve financial success, start a business, travel the world, whatever the fuck it is, right? Well, once you believe you can do it, you'll at least try, and then you might, get it, you might win, or you might lose. Therefore, you learn from the experience, and then you can get it again the second time, or the third time, or the fourth time, or the eighth time, right? So I have a lot of friends who have been incredibly successful in business. And here's the thing, they failed and failed and failed and failed and failed and failed and failed. So the honest truth is you can't really teach mindset. It's something you get from experience. You can't really teach business and entrepreneurship. It's something you can only learn from experience. You can't really like read books about, like sure you can read books about business. Definitely you can. You can definitely read so many resources out there. I've got a bachelor's degree in business management. But when it comes to actually learning business, entrepreneurship, creating wealth for yourself, reading it, like the theoretical concepts versus actually applying and doing it are completely fucking different. So real business, real income generation, it's something you learn from experience and as you grow as a human being over time, right? As you grow as a person, you will grow in your skills as long as you're constantly practicing these things as well. But doing things like having a vision board or success affirmations or programming your subconscious to believe you can do it, or reading books such as Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, right? Or The Science of Getting Rich. Reading these books will actually wire you with the right mindsets to open yourself up to making money. Because a lot of wealth generation is almost an energy. Creating money out of nothing is almost like this weird energetic frequency you tune into. I find oftentimes when I make the most money, it's when I abstain from sex for like 2 to 3 weeks and I just focus on my business, and then all of a sudden I'll have a day where I do like 10 grand, 15 grand in business revenue with my business. It's pretty fucking crazy how this stuff works, right? And so anytime I need money, as long as I really focus on it and get myself in that right mindset, I'm able to do it by creating value for others, and we'll talk about that in the next video as well. But the first step, again, really is mindset. It's really wiring yourself with an abundance mindset, not a scarcity mindset. Wiring yourself with the right belief systems, knowing that you can do it. A lot of people out there, they just don't think it's fucking possible. I've even seen communities on the internet that pop up that talk shit about internet gurus or internet marketers or entrepreneurs, because these people are so fucking lost and so fucking far gone from the fact that it's possible to make money. Even if you don't have any money or experience or anything to offer, it's still possible to make money, right? By learning how to create value and offer that to the marketplace, right? And so it's so funny how this works, because you have so many of these haters who'll just kind of talk shit or don't believe that you can do it because they don't believe in themselves. So you kind of really need to tune out any external noise. You need to tune out anybody who's telling you can't fucking do it, and just surround yourself with people who you know can do it. I have so many fucking friends who I've seen start like dropshipping stores, e-commerce stores, just so many different ways of doing things, and they spent years, like 1, 2, 3, 4 years being unsuccessful until all of a sudden they're making 20 grand a month, 30 grand a month, 40 grand a month, 50 grand a month, some of them even making $200,000, $300,000 a month, right? So it's pretty crazy as long as you stick to it and you actually work on it day in, day out. Not mentally masturbating, circle jerking, pretending you're doing stuff but you're not actually doing anything, but actually learning how things work. Well, over a long period of time, you're going to eventually get it. It's eventually going to click. Like for example, when I was learning how to improve my social skills, get dates, speak to women, I actually practiced that material, pickup artistry, I guess you could call it, day in, day out for about 3 years straight. My first year, I only had a couple intimate experiences. My second year, I probably only had a handful. My third year, I got a girlfriend. But my fourth year, I started seeing really good results. My fifth year, I started seeing really good results. My sixth year, started seeing amazing results, right? I just finished like my 8th year of, I guess you could say pickup artistry, learning how to improve your communication skills, talk to women, improve your dating life. And I've, looking back on this 8-year journey, I've seen incredible fucking results, right? Now, it's the same thing with business, entrepreneurship, investing, any sort of wealth generation. You're not gonna get it at first, right? For example, recently, I have made a lot of money from cryptocurrency. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Shh. If the tax agency is watching this video was made in jest. I was just joking. We're just joking here, right? But maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But back in 2018, I lost like half my life savings through cryptocurrency. So a lot of times when you're successful, it comes from past failures. And so you really gotta change that mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance, one of, learning, and one of just being open-minded and understanding how things work and how to, offer value to others. There's so many resources for this. One awesome YouTube channel I've discovered recently is called VYBO, Visualize Yourself Beyond. Awesome fucking YouTube channel. Go check them out. Just watching their videos will kind of reprogram your brain to be successful with business and entrepreneurship. But further than that, the best piece of resources I could find for you out there for learning how to make money. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Amazing fucking book. Talks about how improving your social skills and improving yourself in general will allow you to network and make money. Pretty amazing. And then there's an amazing book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This is pretty much like the Bible of fixing your mindset to make money. Amazing piece of content. Another amazing piece of content is called The Science of Getting Rich. It's a kind of almost a metaphysical book about how to manifest wealth, but it makes a lot of sense. And it's broken down very fucking well. Now, there's so many resources out there to make money, but those are probably my top 3 I could give you right now that have allowed me to improve my mindset and understand how to start making money. And the best part, when you start making money, things just go great. You can create value for others. You can invest in yourself, invest that money, buy back your time. There's so many ways to do it. So we're gonna talk about those in the next 2 videos. This is part 1 of 3, and we'll see you in the next video. All right, guys, my name is Justin Marc. Thank you so much for watching my 3-part business series about pretty much the introduction to business, how to actually start making money from nothing, from scratch, how to start offering value to society, and making a fuck ton of money in doing so. There's so many different ways to do this. So if you haven't watched part 1, part 2, and part 3, make sure to go do that right now. My name is Justin Marc, and I love connecting with you guys. I love helping you guys live a better fucking life. So if you guys have any questions, make sure to follow me on all my social medias, link in the description. You can join my Telegram Inner Circle group. You can actually follow me on my Instagram, DrunkJustin2. And you can also add me on Snapchat, and you can watch my daily stories. You can get in touch with me, and if you guys message me some positivity, I promise I reply to every single message. Make sure to leave a comment down below if you have any questions. And if you have any questions about new videos I should film, leave a comment down below as well. Make sure to leave a thumbs up on this video if you liked this content, because that helps me on the YouTube algorithm, and it also lets me know I'm doing a great fucking job. And if you don't like this video, make sure to leave a dislike and fuck you. I'm just teasing. So lastly, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Justin Marc. Click the bell notification so you're notified of new videos, and we'll see you guys very soon in a new video. Talk to you soon. Peace out.